Are you taking on civil services examination this year and still confused about which optional to look for? I have something to tell you. Hi, I'm Dr. Saurabh Jain at ProdEgyIAS, and we'll speak about one of the most sought after optional these days, anthropology. This video would speak about the basic understanding of anthropology, the scores of anthropology in the previous years, the requirements of anthropology, and why anthropology is so easy to look into. When we understand anthropology as a topic or anthropology as a subject, anthropology is something which speaks about the basic understanding of what humans do. Now, this particular optional or this particular subject speaks about the overall meaning of humans and interrelated aspects. Anthropology speaks about human behavior, human culture, the biophysical organization of humans, the linguistic organization of humans, and the holistic understanding of human evolution as well. Anthropology, the overall syllabus, is being broken down into 4 major parts. Of course, with paper 1 and paper 2. This has been broken into physical anthropology, socio-cultural anthropology, the archaeological anthropology, and the linguistic anthropology. The physical anthropology, which speaks about the basic organization of humans, the biophysical organization of humans, the biophysical understanding of human genetics and related aspects. This also speaks about the basic understanding of how the physical being of humans is interrelated with various other aspects of culture and even the understanding of society. The second part of anthropology deals with the socio-cultural anthropology, where the culture, society, family, the meaning, and the understanding related to human development is being taken into consideration. The archaeological part of anthropology speaks about the prehistoric evolution of humans across many ages and eras, and then it turns into or it links into the overall development of tribes and tribal cultures in India also with paper 2. The linguistic anthropology speaks about the basic understanding of tribal and the tribal understandings relative to culture, family, and their behaviors also. So overall, anthropology as a topic would speak about the overall meaning of humans, the overall understanding of humans, which becomes an easier topic also. Now, anthropology on a whole, when we understand, becomes a point of appreciation also, because anthropology can be sought after by both the humanities as well as science background students, because anthropology is a mix of various other subjects altogether, where political sciences, history, society, economy is being spoken of. Also, the physical and the biophysical anthropology links it up to life sciences, psychology, and medical sciences as well. The tribal understanding and the sustainable development also links it with environment. So the topics or the micro topics or micro heads in anthropology become easier and quite palatable to understand as well. Now, when we understand why anthropology is being sought after these days, look up to the scores that the toppers have gone into. The basic scores of anthropology or the average score of anthropology toppers have been between 275 to 290 and much above than that also. This is just an average score which has been spoken of. So it is a highly paying optional also. When we look up to the overall success rate of the aspirants in anthropology in the previous years, starting from 2017 and 18, the overall percentage success rate of the aspirants has been more than 9% across various years. So with high scores and high success rate, anthropology has become one of the major optional and one of the most sought after optional also. When we look up to why anthropology or the anthropology syllabus is so important for us and how it links up with the various aspects of general studies, then anthropology can be directly linked to various different topics in essay, in GS paper 1 and as well as in GS paper 3. In GS paper 1, anthropology can have a direct linkage, or the topics in anthropology and the debates in anthropology has a direct linkage with Indian society, where the meaning, understanding of the Indian society and the aspects relative to the structure of the Indian society can be taken up over here. Society and culture, the methods of the methods and processes relative to Indian culture can also be understood with anthropology. Globalization and its impact on Indian society, the overall evolution of Indian society and how the contemporary methods or the contemporary outcomes have impacted the Indian society, specifically globalization. The understanding of that can be easily derived from anthropological topics. The history of India and the Indian culture, the overall development and the overall ancient history development, and then the archaeological development aspects of anthropology can be very well interlinked and can be very well understood by anthropology students. The geography of India, where the distribution of the tribes, population in India across the globe can be easily understood with anthropological thoughts and concepts. And the population associated issues, where many debates originate relative to the existence of different populations in different areas, and the anthropological site of all these problems can be easily understood and can provide more benefits in answers which are being written in GS paper 1. In GS paper 3, anthropology has a deep root understanding with socio-economic dynamics in economy, where the tribes, their economy, their economical development, and then the meanings of it into society can be easily understood. The agricultural practices and rural livelihood, the basic topic, will have a direct interlink with the traditional agriculture and agricultural development and the tribal agricultural development aspects of it also. The role of women in women organization has a direct understanding when the anthropological side of women development and the role of women in the society is being understood properly in anthropology. The environmental conservation and sustainable development and the overlook of it with respect to the population issues which are being discussed at par with the anthropological topics. Disaster preparedness and risk reduction, where community participation, etc., is being understood with anthropological aspects and can be easily understood also. And the impact assessment and social impact studies, these are those topics where anthropological side provides a brighter chance of writing better answers in general studies also. So when we understand anthropology on a whole, anthropology has a greater advantage in the present era also, and has a greater advantage as far as the UPSC aspirants are being considered. Anthropology is providing very high scores these days. The syllabus is very easy. The easy syllabus can be sought off in a small amount of time. Nearly 3 to 4 months are sufficient enough to cover up the syllabus also. It has a strong GS interlinkage. We have seen how it is being interlinked. It is easy to understand also because the topics are not very tough, not very technical also. They can be understood easily by humanities students also, and they can be understood easily by the science background students also. It has a high scalability. The number of marks which are being given to anthropology aspirants these days, they do not vary much over the years. There is a constancy in the scale of the marking. The content is easy and easily available also. It can be easily grasped and it is easily available across various different content modes. It takes lesser time to complete and it is subjective as well as an objective. So it provides a better method of writing the answers as well. So overall, anthropology has become one of the important optional in these days, and UPSC aspirants, if they are opting for anthropology as an optional, will have a strong edge over others, taking into account their efforts can be minimized and their outputs can be maximized. We are coming up with Anthropology Foundation course and the course is launching soon. There are multiple advantages of this course as well. Thank you very much.